What's up, guys? It's episode 6248. Today I stayed up until late. Yeah, today, but yesterday I stayed up until late because I got home after the Muay Thai training. The Jiu Jitsu training, we didn't have the Jiu Jitsu training because they were gonna do the training in another city, so I couldn't. And so I just came back home, and as I promised to Camila 1,000 times, we were gonna pray the rosary together on a call, on a WhatsApp call, and that's what we did. But after that 1 hour, actually 56 minutes, something like that, of then we prayed the full rosary. Um, we stayed up talking until like 2 a.m. So from 10 to 2 a.m. or something like that, But we did it. We're not anything besides friends, but um, you know, we have something, but we're still friends. I don't know. It's a very initial stage, and um, before, if you want to have a happy thing, in my conception, before anything romantical, you have to be deep friends. So you have to, get to know the person during some months, 3, 4, 5, uh, ideally 6 months. Then you can start, flirting, because you already know each other. Probably you already know each other's families, so it's a very different thing. It tends, in my conception, to last way longer and probably succeed if you are very, deep friends. Then just after that, you become, partners, romantic partners. By the way, I woke up at 12 o'clock today, literally. So I don't know how am I gonna sleep. How I'm gonna sleep today, because at least sleep early, because that's the purpose. Tomorrow, I'll have uh, uh, another the seal of the Marionette camping, like 1 month, around 1 month after the end of the camping. There's another 1 day of camping, which it is to seal, that that experience you had in there. So we're gonna go to the place, the hidden place, uh, tomorrow at 6 a.m. and get back at 7, 8 p.m. So the whole day in there. Um, and by the way, Camila asked me during that 4 hour call, that as she was gonna complete 16 years and 6 months tomorrow on Sunday officially, she wanted a poem. I don't know. She just asked for it, so I'm gonna do it today because tomorrow I'm gonna be exhausted to do it. And besides that, that's it. Tomorrow is gonna be a very busy day. Today I didn't do anything. I was supposed to clean my house today because tomorrow I won't have time. I'm gonna get home exhausted. After we come back, I'll have to play on the our prayer group, which I'm a serve in, and so I'm gonna get home like at 11, something like that. It's gonna be a very exhausting day, but it's for God. And although I don't agree with basically everything of this charismatic renovation of the church, it's um, for the good of the Catholic faith. So either way is a work for God, even though it's imperfect, because I don't have any more traditionalist place to go. And so even though you're exhausted, you feel at least you can last a whole week without sleeping and working all the time, working, praying and always putting in some effort, some attention, some vigil, you feel you can do that all the time because you're working for God, not for yourself. So your energy, at least in my case, my energy is infinite, way more than I have normally, which um, is is huge. You know, I wake up at 6 and I go to sleep at 11, and I'm occupied all the time basically. Um, as I was saying, today I was supposed to clean my house, but my mom had to go to the city, and uh, she let me here to take care of my sister and to do some little chores, and that's what I did. But after that, I just talked to Camila on WhatsApp. We're talking all the time, every day, and I realized we've been talking for almost a month now. Almost a month, since the day of the Saint John's Festival at school I mentioned earlier. Since that day, um, in exception of the days of the camping, we talked every day. So, I didn't realize that since these days, because it's light, it's a normal friendship. So that's it. And actually, to be serious, I realized that it's not that I realized again, but I keep remembering myself that all the guys that started way before me in terms of monetary success um, are way further than me. They have more money and all those stuff I say every time. Heitor, for example, his, you know, under you can't describe how further he is from me. Of course, he lives in São Paulo, the financial capital of Brazil, and I live in a 20,000 citizens city, so it's way different, of course. It's way less opportunities, of course. My family is not rich, and his is. But either way, it's all a fruit of his work, the hours he puts in. And what have I been doing to get rich? Am I gonna keep relying on a shitty company for all my entire life and waste my opportunities I've been having? And yesterday I talked to Theo, my ex business partner, because he asked me if I was up to be a traffic manager on the agency he's a business partner, and I said yes, sure. Then he never replied again, like for 1 month. Then I asked him, what are you up to, brother? You know, any news, any sort of news? And I explained to him that in November we're not friends anymore, so I have to explain my actual situation to him. And then I explained, in November I'll be completely fine if we start this month. In November I'll be completely fine to quit my job as a teacher, and I'll finish school too in the middle of November. So if we start now, I can start with 2 or 3 accounts, 2 or 3 clients, and we can increase the amount, gradually. And in November, I can be completely the head of the operation, strategically, and be the head of the team of traffic managers. Then he said, this month, yesterday it was August 4th. August 4th, and he said, this month I return you. It's basically I'll take 20 plus days to give you an answer. If we can hire you and you can start with us, or no. And he was, when we met, he was so before than me in terms of, all the business stuff. And now he does this to me. Then I said, of course, I expected more consideration from a guy that I spent every day during 1.5 year. Then he sent me two audios that I not gonna probably not gonna listen to. But it's sad how I wasted all these opportunities and I could be rich already within this 3 years if I probably stayed, if I probably kept trying since 2021, probably I guess it's since 2020, October 2020. If I kept trying since October and November and January 2021, on drop shipping, I would probably be rich already, you know. But I tried different stuff. I tried being an agency owner and all those stuff, and tried 100 trillion different stuff. And now I am just a shitty employee, a shitty English teacher in a normal company in a 20,000 people city. And there making tons of money, and not just the money but the realization, and being important and actually doing stuff. It's different. I Of course I hate home office. I hate it. I love going to the place and working in there and coming back home, and but nothing keeps me from on working online and going to some random office, some co-working to do it. So it humiliates me how further they are from me. But let's get it. Let's get them somehow. And I feel a hole in my heart with this humiliation. So I need to work to get this.